What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D-Riff. Today we're going to oh my gosh, why did I say it like that? Today we're going to be reacting to 10 of the craziest WWE records of all time. 10 records that will probably never be broken, or they might be broken, but we're here to look at 10 records. All right, 10 records. We already know the streak is going to be one of them. First time across channel, make sure you go ahead and please press the thumbs up. And also subscribe. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers, so please help your boy out. I was hoping to hit 3,000 before the end of the year. The year's not over, so I still have a chance. So please. Hey man, without further ado, let's get into this video.
And with that being said, let's get right into it with number 10, the longest winning streak. We've heard of Goldberg's impressive winning streak of 173 matches without a single loss throughout the years of 1997 and 1998, or even Asuka's streak of being undefeated for 914 days, which is about 2.5 years long. However, I don't think anyone is going to be under the Giants' winning streak that lasted 15 years. According to WWE, the Giant wasn't defeated from the years of 1972
you already heavy enough.
1987 before being slammed by Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 3 and suffering his first loss after that historic winning streak.
Oh my god.
Weren't meticulously reported like they are in.
Why is he putting his feet on the rope? It's not like somebody can bench press 500 pounds off of their chest. Flat off of their chest. No. Nobody's going to get Andre the Giant. Nobody can kick out from him being on them. That's why he's undefeated. And him putting his feet on the rope for leverage is even worse.
Today's day and age of the tech world we live in, we aren't entirely too sure how accurate this record is, but this is Andre the Giant we're talking about, and because of that, I'm gonna believe that this record is legitimate, and we will never see another wrestler have a winning streak last that long. Number 9, highest TV ratings. During the Monday Night War, when WCW and WWF battled to become the most popular wrestling promotion in the world, television ratings were a big deal. Even at the height of the Attitude Era, when wrestling was at its most popular in years, they were never going to break the record for the highest rated wrestling show of all time. That record would be a 15.2 rating, which equated to approximately 33 million viewers at the time. By comparison, Raw right now in 2022 generates about roughly between 1.7 and 2 million viewers each week. That record does indeed belong to WWE for the first episode of the main event, which aired on NBC on February 5th, 1988. We'll likely never see that.
His shoulder is not considering. Somebody just subscribe. I appreciate that. Sparkle Wolf Plays. I appreciate the subscribe. Because you're probably going to subscribe you're probably going to see this video. So I appreciate you for subscribing. Because you just subscribe while I'm recording this. So I appreciate you. Bruh.
February 5th, 1988.
His shoulder is clearly off the mat. The ref is not even looking.
We'll likely never see that.
What are you looking at, ref?
Considering WWE's viewership numbers nowadays, along with the decline of cable. Number 8, most matches. Kane has quietly been a workhorse for the company. He holds the record for the most WWE matches with 1,786 matches in his career.
I didn't even know that.
262 matches ahead of The Big Show, who is second on the list.
His ability
to stay relatively healthy during his career is a testament to both his athleticism and intelligence. Kane knew what moves he should and shouldn't have been performing on a nightly basis. The Big Red Machine is truly the Iron Man of the WWE. The only two names that are...
That is true. You never really heard about Kane being hurt, other than him coming out a couple times with his ribs wrapped up. Other than that, I've never seen Kane hurt. That's interesting.
Remotely close to that record are The Miz and Randy Orton, with both of them being under 1,500. Randy Orton has the potential to end it since he plans on wrestling for another decade. But sometimes our bodies can't physically
Randy's in trouble
our
right
minds
now,
as he's been out with a back injury. I could see him heading to a lighter schedule as well because of that, to be honest with you. And if that does happen, Kane's record will remain unbreakable. Number 7, the shortest time in a Royal Rumble match. The record for the shortest amount of time in a Royal Rumble match belongs to Santino Marella. He was officially eliminated from the 2009 Royal Rumble in 1 second by Kane after the fastest clothesline I've ever seen. Now, for the purpose of this record, your time starts from the second you enter the ring, and with that in mind, it has basically become impossible for anyone to beat that record without the WWE doing some serious fudging of the numbers. This is truly an unbreakable record, and Santino Marella's got to be proud of yes. Number 6.
No. I wouldn't want to be known as the guy that got eliminated in 1 second. I would not want to be known as that. Yeah, it would be funny. But then you're going to be walking around the streets and be like, hey, then you get eliminated in like 1 second. And then I'm going to be like, dang, bro, like, I forgot about that. And you just reminded me. Now I'm sad again. So it's like, bro, that's... I don't know how I would live being known as the guy that got eliminated in 1 second.
6, most appearances in a Royal Rumble. Mick Foley holds possibly the most interesting record that I don't see anyone ever breaking again.
Yeah, because he entered 3
most appearances in the same Royal Rumble match. In the 90s,
that's cheating. He lost.
Played 3 different characters, and each of them enter the Royal Rumble match. Dude Love, Cactus Jack, and Mankind were 3 entrants in this match. Lucky for him, his other personalities were always eliminated right.
I ain't gonna lie. I know he was thirsty, boy. Oh my gosh, I know he was thirsty. He was in the match for probably, say he was in the match for 20 minutes. He got eliminated. Then he got to go change. And he got to come back out again after like maybe 5 people or 3, 4 people get eliminated. He gonna come back out again. But I know he was tired and he was stupid thirsty. I know they had a lot of Gatorade. He had to have some Gatorade, a lot of Gatorade that day.
Before a new one was scheduled. Despite appearing in his 3 personas, Foley only managed to eliminate 4 wrestlers. In fact, Cactus Jack was the unlucky number 1 spot and was the second person eliminated from the entire thing. Also, unfortunately for Foley, even though Dude Love managed to draw a relatively late number and survived to be one of the final 4 competitors, this Royal Rumble was Stone Cold Steve Austin's to win, and he did so in dominating fashion. That means that this man really had 3 chances to win, and he blew it.
Oh my
Number
gosh,
5, the
terrible.
Youngest champion.
That's Randy.
WrestleMania 34, Braun Strowman challenged the bar for the Raw Tag Team titles. However, Strowman had to find a partner in order to make the match official.
It's a kid.
So he
Never mind.
picked a 10-year-old kid in the crowd named Nicholas to partner with him. While Strowman did most of the hard work in the match, Nicholas benefited from the outcome as the duo won the Raw Tag Team Championships from the bar. Nicholas and Strowman were forced to relinquish their titles a night later as Nicholas had to return to school. Nicholas's record as the youngest champion in WWE in any category will likely remain unbroken just because I don't see a 9-year-old becoming a champion whatsoever. Number 4, most world championship reigns. People seem to think that John Cena tied Ric Flair's record for the most WWE championship reigns at the Royal Rumble in 2017 when he captured his 16th world title. That is actually got 21. Incorrect. According to WWE, Ric Flair's 16 recognized world title reigns are as follows: 8 NWA world titles, 6 WCW world titles, and 2 WWE world titles. However, there were actually quite a few title changes on non-televised events in the 1980s that for some reason aren't counted by the official lineage, many of which involved Flair losing the title and regaining it back mere days later. We don't have a legitimate number, but the range is from 21 through 20.
Ric Flair said it was 21. He said in an interview, he said he has 21 titles. He said he has 21, but they only giving him 16. He said he's cool with it. But it just sucks that they're not going to give him the full 21. But he said he would not be upset if John Cena passes him because he likes John Cena. That's what he said. He said it in an interview. I watched it. I didn't watch it on a reaction video, but I watched it. And he said it. So he said he has 21.
25, which is something that probably won't be broken anytime soon. Number 3, the longest WrestleMania winning streak.
We already know
the
this is.
The most famous winning streak in wrestling history belongs to The Undertaker. This record is one that defined the star's entire career and will certainly be talked about throughout wrestling history forever. The Undertaker was unstoppable during WrestleMania events for more than 2 decades as he racked up impressive wins against stars like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Kane. The streak finally ended when Brock Lesnar returned to WWE and became the one in 21.
I think he should have retired after that, man.
At 21 straight wins,
should have retired after
finally
that, bro.
succumbing to the Beast, The Undertaker's record of consecutive WrestleMania victories will almost certainly never be broken. The legend of the streak was built so naturally and for the longest time so quietly that any future attempt to match it would seem very forced, and I don't think WWE is going to go down that route. Number 2, the longest WWE Championship reign. Bruno Sammartino walked into WWE in 1963, and Vince McMahon Sr. immediately saw him as a top WWE superstar, and Sammartino became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and his first reign lasted 2,803 days.
I'm gonna guess number 1 is gonna be what's her name? Fabulous Moolah. I think she has a reign of like 10,000 days or something. We finna see. But it should be her.
That is 7 years, 8 months, and 1 day, spanning from 1963 all the way through 1971.
That's
Considering
crazy.
that WWE likes to mix things up nowadays and build new stars, this is one record that will never be broken.
Wait a minute.
As it would.
He said 1963 to 1971? Hold on. Make sure I ain't tripping.
All the way through 7 years, 8 months, and 1 day,
7
spanning
years?
from 1963 all the way through 1971. Considering that WWE likes to mix things up nowadays and build new stars, this is one record that will never be broken,
Yeah,
as
that's
it
not.
would push the WWE universe away from the product.
Yeah, it would.
Roman Reigns is the only superstar to come close to that number in the modern era with his 800-day title reign of the Universal Championship, but I highly doubt that he'll be champion for another 2,000 days. And number 1, the longest women's championship reign. Easily the most impressive and unbreakable WWE record of all time is the Fabulous Moolah's longest women's championship reign that lasted 10,170 days. Yes, that is correct. I said 10,000 days. That is about 28 years. This woman was a champion for nearly 3 decades. To put that into perspective, she won the title in 1956 and held on to it until 1984, and that honestly kind of makes me a little sick. The woman was deadass hogging the belt so hard, and no woman is ever gonna break that number or even come close to it again.
No.
Not even a woman. No person will ever hold a title for that long period. It is legitimately impossible. That was something that could only happen in the old days of professional wrestling. Anyways, that.
Ooh. I'm gonna watch this next. Hey, if y'all got any other videos y'all want me to react to in particular, let me know in the comments down below. But hey, man, like the video, subscribe if you're new, please. It's your boy D-Rip, man. I'm out.